too much space.
Oh, my Piña Coladas. What went bleep? Oh, I hit the button for the recorder in my pocket. Oh, can't believe I took that out of the console. Now it's just sticked in my pocket and I'm trying to... Let me... Can't reach. Come on. Never mind. This is Jason Ward, sole occupant of the Albatross 180818, making this report from inside a ventilation shaft. Now, I bet a lot of you are wondering why the hell would I, a fully grown man, be stuffed inside a space that can barely fit me? Well, if anyone listened to my last recording, you'd know the AI shut itself down before the damn machine could give me some answers, leaving me alone on a ship drifting through space without anyone at the wheel. I've been working for a week to try and restart the AI, following the instructions written by those stupid, smug-faced NASA engineers. It's not a simple button press or a series of button presses that a monkey could work out. Or at least this monkey hasn't worked it out. I followed all the steps to restart the AI in the manual, except for this last resort. It said, open up vent 279 with emergency wrench 3 before pressing a button at the back of the vent. What is the point of putting a button in a vent if not for someone's sick amusement? Where's that light? All right, I see buttons. 2 buttons. The manual didn't say anything about 2. One is green, the other is red. Really helpful, guys. Foolproof. More like monkey-proof. To anyone listening, I may sound composed and reasonable. I am neither of these things. It has been... It has been a long 7 days without that bloody machine. I can barely sleep because I can't turn out the lights without the AI. I can't cook food without the AI. I'm lucky that the flusher of the toilet wasn't AI controlled, otherwise I'd have a whole separate list of problems. Also, who is flying the ship? Because it definitely ain't me. Can't remember if Shakespeare handles the flying or that's a separate system. I think the engine went off, but there's no inertia in space, so potentially I could be flying faster than light towards the nearest sun or black hole. You know the worst thing? The absolute worst thing. The absolute worst thing of all is I miss talking to that annoying tin can. I mean, at least it filled the silence with something other than my own thoughts and more silence. I know it's a machine. I know it's all ones and zeros, but it was programmed to care in its own weird robot way. It'd get me out of bed, organize breakfast. It would even give me like puzzles if I was bored, tell me horrific dad jokes if I was depressed. It wasn't the friend I'd choose, but at least it kept me sane. 6 months into a one-way trip to nowhere, and I'm hanging by my fingernails here. Well, I thought I was hanging there, but that security footage I saw clearly showed I left sanity a long time ago. Or it left me. The particular footage I saw before the AI shut down was of a drawer where I keep my socks. I know for a fact that the entire contents of the drawer disappeared into the ether, or so I thought. Not going to delay revealing the truth much longer. You're all probably screaming at me, get on with it. Long story short, it was me the whole time. I stole the socks. The footage showed me taking out the socks out of the drawer, which is weird because I don't remember touching the sock drawer that night. I remember being in the galley at the other end of the ship at 6 p.m, putting chili casserole into the oven while reenacting scenes from that old dinosaur movie, Jurassic Park. There was no blackout whatsoever or lost time involved, so I don't know if it's me or something else. It's weird because a part of me believes it's a hallucination. I need to check the footage for the entire ship to determine if I'm going insane or there's a doubleganger wandering around the ship. I mean, at least the doubleganger would explain why Shakespeare couldn't register the stuff going missing or why it shut itself off. The AI wouldn't register me moving around or moving anything around in the ship and would only question it when it did the analysis. Realized there were two of me on the ship at the same time, and it probably broke a circuit trying to rationalize it all. But face it, it is impossible because it is such a small ship. I'd have spotted someone who looked like me before now. I have to admit, guys, it's been freaking the heck out of me for the past week, trying to sleep when someone or something could be in the ship with me, hiding in the shadows, just waiting to jump out and take my blood or soul or whatever freaky space doublegangers do. Or the worst possibility is that I'm too far gone, that I've invented something impossible because the thought of being alone is worse than being hunted by some unspeakable alien horror. No, I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. I'm done doing this whole woe is me thing. Get a grip, Jason. All right. I'm just going to hit both buttons at the same time. Hopefully this doesn't do something bad, like suck all the oxygen out of the ship. I guess that won't make life any worse than it already is. So here goes. Okay, where does this go? Who puts a secret door in a vent? Well, this is pretty flash. I think it's an airlock. I thought all the airlocks were sealed. And that's a spacesuit in the corner. Also a flashing tablet. Guess that's where I go next. Why am I saying this all out loud? It's not like the engineers are listening or even care. Or maybe they do and just having a good laugh.
Emergency annex activated. Secondary AI system activate. Subject Jason Ward. Please begin to put on suit.
Secondary AI system? What is this? Why is this annex hidden?
Albatross program does not allow the participants to access airlocks unless it is under emergency circumstances. We need you to realign the array on the surface of the ship. This will restart the main AI systems.
Wait. Hold on. Time out. What happened to the array? Why is it down? Does this have something to do with the doubleganger I saw in the security system? That thing that's been stealing my stuff?
Unknown. Answer may be forthcoming once the main AI system is back online.
Okay, fine. You hear that, lazy NASA engineers? I'm going on a spacewalk. Jason Ward, Albatross 180818, over and out.
Too much space will return. Stay tuned.